Hello everyone, welcome back. Finally, one of the films I was desperately waiting for the OTT release is here. The Goatlife, Aadu Jeevitham in Malayalam. A lot of good things have been said about the film, which hyped up my expectations many notches before watching the film. Did the Goatlife live up to the expectations? Let us find out. The story chronicles the travels of Najeeb, a laborer from Kerala who travels to Saudi Arabia seeking the proverbial green pastures, but ends up literally on desert sands. On arriving in Saudi Arabia with his friend Hakim, Najeeb realizes they are practically lost right at the airport. Najeeb realizes he is ill prepared with insufficient information about their sponsor, their kafil, about where to go. This results in Najeeb and Hakim being taken away by a local Arab who assumes he is their kafil. Whether he does it deliberately or by mistake is of no consequence whatsoever. It is scary to think how life can change at the snap of a finger. In this case, it changes for the worse. The plight of uneducated, ill-informed laborers who cannot speak any language other than their native language and the consequences of entrusting random persons in a foreign soil are unimaginable. Najeeb and Hakim are forced to slavery in separate goat herds in the middle of the desert. The sufferings of Najeeb in the goat herd, his attempts to escape, and the eventual escape sums up the story. This film is an adaptation of a novel based on the real-life story of Najeeb. Directed by Blessy, the film boasts of 16 years in the making since 2008. That is when Blessy read the novel and decided to make a film of it. The film is a massive commercial success and there are many good reasons for it. Number 1. Genre. First of all, Indian filmmakers have rarely explored the genre of survival drama. Even when explored, it is loaded with masala elements and becomes just another film. This film is not one of those. The film is mostly about survival and escape, if not completely, thereby offering the viewers to watch with curiosity. There is always something for the viewers to look forward to, even when the end is known right from the word go. Number 2. Cinematography. Natural phenomena like deserts, ocean, and snow mountains can be brutal to survive, but they are breathtakingly beautiful as long as we view them through the lenses of capable cinematographers like Sunil K.S. Sunil has brilliantly captured the vastness of the desert. The camera work conveys the insignificance of a human life in the vast nothingness. The contrast between the vastness of the landscape and the details of the sufferings of an individual are well captured in equal measures. Number 3. Background score. A.R. Rahman has the knack of elevating key moments with some powerful vocals in the background. The background music is non-intrusive throughout the film. Number 4. Physical transformation. It is not an easy task and it is not everyone's cup of tea to go through the pains and sufferings of the character. The highlight of the film happens to be Prithviraj's transformation. The verdict is unanimous and I agree with everything positive that has been expressed by the millions of viewers and the hundreds of reviewers. I rarely review films that are not worth my time. This film is well worth my time. At the same time, an analysis of such a film is incomplete without making an observation on the shortcomings. Someone must call it out, so let me be the bad guy. Here are the aspects that did not go well with me. Lovers of Aadu Jeevitham, please stop watching from here. Number 1. Prithviraj's portrayal of Najeeb. While he deserves as many credits for the transformation, I found certain details of the portrayal lacking application. I felt at some point in time the film feels less about Najeeb's survival and more about Prithviraj's transformation. The camera has to stay that extra few seconds to capture his expressions. There is no overacting, but subtlety has been compromised for awards. Number 2. Dramatization of some scenes does not come across as logical. Imagine you are conversing with a stranger who doesn't understand your language and you do not understand his language. It is natural that any person will use extensive hand gestures, signs and actions to convey. But Prithviraj Najeeb does not do that. He goes on jabbering in Malayalam knowing that the Arab does not understand a word of what he says. In the scene before he escapes, he goes about hugging the animals and giving them a tear-filled farewell. There are no scenes prior to convey his bonding with the animals. All of these comes across as deliberate attempts to impress the juries. The contrast of Najeeb's life from the greenness of the God's own country with water flowing right in front of his home to the scorching hot desert is absolutely necessary to hook the audience and to have them appreciate the drastic suffering. However, Blessy went a bit too far with an unnecessary insertion of a romantic song. It does not gel well with the flow of the story. Number 3. These are still minor flaws, but what I found annoying was the lack of determination in Prithviraj's portrayal of Najeeb. Survival and escape from a desert or snow or ocean needs steely determination and mental preparation. Just before the escape, Najeeb is shown as questioning whether it is a good idea to escape or not. When there is a small window of opportunity to escape, he takes his own sweet time to get ready. He chooses to leave the shoes behind and wear the sandals. Seriously? You may go ballistic on me and say that this is what real life Najeeb went through. Well, I'm not sure. Please remember, the movie is a screenplay adaptation of a novel based on Najeeb's life. There is one level of adaptation from real life to novel, and there is another level of adaptation from the novel to screenplay. I am not sure how much of creative compromises has been made, but I'm sure about one thing. Real life Najeeb would not have survived had he been filled with the self-pity throughout. Prithviraj's expression at no point in time convey any determination to come out of the plight. Every now and then Najeeb or Hakim cry in self-pity, slump to the sands and give up, and the process repeats for what seems like forever. The real hero of the escape is Ibrahim, the African outlaw who goes through enormous pains to protect Najeeb and Hakim throughout. He does not lose patience even when he is going through the same sufferings. He carries them, comforts them, finds them water. All Najeeb and Hakim do is behave like entitled, cranky kids. At no point in time they take the problem in hand and try to overcome, or show intent to find solutions. Ibrahim is my hero. I chose my sharpest criticisms particularly because it is a Malayalam film. Had it been Tamil or Telugu, I would have taken these flaws as acceptable, as Tamil and Telugu films are usually dramatized to make it more commercially palatable. But Kerala filmmakers are not known for compromises. I feel this film just falls short of being a masterpiece. The flaws notwithstanding, this film absolutely deserves a watch at least once. Such films need to be shown the love. Criticize my criticism civilly in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll come back with my next review. Till then, bye bye.